Hi there, this is Noel from SkillMil. I'm going to take a few minutes to show you a couple of the capabilities that we have within SkillMil. Thanks for sharing this couple of minutes with me. So one of the things that we're gonna be showing you here is how to create a resume profile, assuming that you have the one, and enrich it. How to craft a personal summary, assuming that you have uploaded a VMAT or resume, and we're going to use our AI/ML, we call it Millie, to actually be able to enrich your resume or profile. And last, we're going to show you our Chrome extension app and how to do a search for jobs and also save information of potential recruiters. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna show you is assuming that you have done created an account. But if you haven't done so, when you create an account in SkillMil, you come to our website. You create it either using Google or LinkedIn, or you set up your own email and password. Once you do that, you're going to receive an email that you need to confirm. This is for security purposes, to make sure that person is who they say they are. And then once you confirm your email, go back to your dashboard and log in, or follow the links that you get in your emails, and then you're going to come to the onboarding. The assumption in this, for this purpose of this illustration, is that you already are, you have already completed this step, and you either uploaded your VMAT or resume, or you doing enriching your skills. So this is a demonstration purpose account, and the assumption here is you can see on this account that you have skills and things that you have done using your VMAT or using a resume, and you have all this filled in. However, if you want to enrich your profile, you can come here, and then the first thing you want to do is you actually want to do your personal summary. And what I highly recommend to do this is you actually, as you craft your personal summary, we have a blog that was posted on November 16 by Liza. This right here has everything you need to actually help you draft a very good personal summary, something that is brief but tells potential employers exactly what you're all about. Going back to your resume here, or your profile, again, I'm going to show you right. So we're going to open a new one here, and I'm going to just say, okay, military. I want to use Navy, and you're going to be enlisted. And let's say we're just going to pick one here for the purpose of demonstration. Let's say we pick one that usually some of the folks actually come here. So let's just do this one. So this is, let's say you're a mechanic. Your start date was somewhere in 2019, February. Say we work here. So there's two choices. Some of this is the regular description that comes from our database, in a combination of database, the ONET, the APIs that we have, and multiple integrations from all over the web. Some of these will actually bring their own skill sets recommended for that particular, particular experience that you had. In here, you will see Millie. Millie is our AI/ML. So this is where the system can actually help you enrich your profile. A couple of things you need to know here. So this is, if you hover over one of these, it'll tell you what these are for. So this is if you want this in a bulletized format. And this right here is, okay, if I want to have Millie use my experience fields, so your experience fields are these right here. So I'm going to try that first. I'm going to say, okay, Millie, capture this information here. Ask Millie, how do you enrich a profile? So the system is working right now. It doesn't take that long. Within a few seconds, you get something back that is probably a much improvement over this right here, this generic data that you get from the different APIs. A couple of choices you have. You're going to refresh it. You can add it, and then this will take over and take over this right here and insert it. Do not worry about losing some of this information. You can always come back here, and it keeps basically a record of everything you have told Millie to do. So for the purpose of this, I'm just going to add it here, and then I have it here. If I hit save, then obviously it will become the top of the list of my profile. One of the other things that you want to do here, if let's say you want to use prompts. So One of the things it's let's say you want to start a new conversation, you do this. If you want to use, let's use one of the prompts, and this is something we can share with you. But what I'm going to do is we'll share some of these prompts with you. That way you have a generic one based on some of the experience level that we have seen in the military and feedback from our current customers. So I'm going to copy and paste one of these prompts back into Millie. And I say, okay, Millie, generate this, or using this data, make it better for me. So it's going to generate a bullet or a couple of bullets or one bullet about this level of experience. And then you have two choices. You can either select one and you can add that post to here, or you can actually add the entire post to this thing. And in this case, it's different because it will not delete the original one. It will keep everything. So again, you can use this one of the several prompts that we have to actually continue to enrich your profile and then add it to your overall record. Once you hit save, then this will become, obviously you can tweak this around however you like to make it look more appealing. Okay, for the simplicity of the resume. Okay, so we went over the personal summary. In here, we went over how to enrich your profile one or two ways. And like I told you, is you can do bullet ties, you can use this XYZ method, and then you can use our experience fields, and then you can use the skill hub, which the skill hub is the same thing, but it's just using the database. Or you can start a whole new conversation. Now, let me show you one of the things that I want to show you. We have a fairly brand new Chrome extension, and this Chrome extension can be downloaded from the Chrome web store. Recommend searching for SkillMil and then download this to your Google Chrome. Why is this important? The reason it's important, if you go back, if you click on SkillMil, it always brings you back to your dashboard. So what I'm going to do is, let's say you're looking around the internet, either on LinkedIn or one of the major job boards or Indeed, and you find a couple of either jobs or potential employer. For the purpose of this demonstration, I kind of went already one to a director of marketing. So what you do, once you download your Chrome extension, okay, it'll go right here. And then you just got to make sure you're logged in under the same account. If you have multiple accounts in SkillMil, you have to make sure you're under that account. When you are on a tab that is linked and you pull our Chrome extension, automatically pulls the information for that particular job. Okay, and then you can choose anything here. But in here you can write a couple of notes. This is for demonstration or anything else you like to write down. Then you update the job. And what happens is, if you go back to your dashboard and then you go to bookmarks, I'm going to refresh this page. So there was a potential job, right? So that job is director of marketing. I click on that. And if you remember this is from Leonard. In here has several things to capture. If the actual job has an email address, it'll automatically go in there. You can do a couple of things. You can share and collaborate with other shipmates you may have, or anybody else. If you want to invite somebody to this, it'll be invited to this to participate. This invitation is only geared for the email here. You can always click on the source and automatically will take you to that job, so you don't have to go hunting down the internet or searching the internet for that particular job that you remember was a good match. If you want to, let's say, and it works the same way on Indeed. If you have this job right here, you go back to the Chrome extension and it captures all the information for that particular job. On the other thing is too, if you go back to the LinkedIn one and you have this, and this particular job has a hiring team. So if you click on, in this case, Casey, if she has any type of contact information, email or anything like that, you go back to her Chrome extension. It captures Casey. She doesn't have a public email, and then you can select, obviously, if you're a candidate, you're going to look for employers and jobs. So in this case, you want to get the information or the LinkedIn page for her, and then you update as an employer. Go back to your SkillMil dashboard, you refresh this, and your employers, Casey. the same idea, right? You can share this with other folks that are looking for jobs or people that can help you out and collaborate as you find a job. You can go back to the source, or you can invite a person. You can invite this particular person to come in here. The same thing works for Indeed and LinkedIn. And if you go back in here, Indeed, ZipRecruiter, and LinkedIn are all integrated, fully integrated into our dashboard. So any one of these, you can capture information as you search for a job or a particular employer. I hope this was useful. And if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach one of us. Liza is in charge of our initial customer engagement, but you can always go back to SkillMil and reach to us via the contact us in here. Okay. Thank you very much, and I appreciate your time.